Hey everybody, a Centerville man is behind not one, but two fantasy new novels. Corey E. King is the author and illustrator of the series titled Marek of the Mists. Corey joining us right now, along with his biggest supporter, his wife, Tabitha R. King. Welcome to both of you. Okay, so Corey, you have Marek, you have a unique job. You work as a private investigator during the day or the night, actually. How did that play a part in your writing of these books?
Well, I mean, when you're sitting on surveillance watching various targets, sometimes it's not an eventful evening and you have a lot of time to think. So between passing the time with audiobooks and, news radio, you kind of cultivate thoughts and, I'm going to put this in a book one day. And you just come up with a lot of thoughts. And I've always been a fan of the pop culture. I grew up in the greatest decade, in my opinion, for pop culture of the 80s. So I always have ideas, and I'm always jotting them down. And so, yeah, I just kind of kept up with them through the years.
And so here is the title, Marek of the Mists, correct? Yeah,
correct.
Okay. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right, by Corey E. King. Now, this is amazing because not only did you write the books, but you drew the pictures, right?
Correct.
So obviously you're a very talented man. Were you sketching these like back in high school and stuff?
Yeah, in high school, I had aspirations to be a graphics design major and an illustrator with a creative writing. And it just, corporate America kind of took you, I landed a job as soon as high school was over, and it kind of nullified my aspirations. So I kind of got thrown into the legalese of corporate America with collections and repossession of collateral, and it just kind of went from there. And my dad died in 2024, and I had some downtime, and I said, I'm going to hammer out this book I've always wanted to do.
Oh, yeah.
And so from there, it steamrolled.
I think that speaks to a lot of people out there, maybe just kind of got involved in a job, and they're like, they still want to pursue their passions, and here you are doing it right now. So we love the drawings, the writing. I mean, how do you do that? You're still working full-time as a private investigator, but how did you have time to write the books?
In the legal field, you find that you do a lot of dictating. And so what I found is I constantly, I might look crazy from a distance, but in my surveillance vehicle, I'm always jotting down ideas and coming up with stories. And hey, you need to get back to this. And kind of like a doctor dictates his notes. I'm always, making ideas and thinking about, what kind of illustrations that I want to put down in the book. And that's kind of where it starts. Is I draw my characters, and then from there, I let kind of the story grow from what I've drawn.
Oh, cool. Okay, so really briefly, what is the general premise? We have Marek here, who is the main character and sort of has like godlike features, is that right?
Well, to give a little bit of a backstory, in 2012, I worked a case with a Romani family, and I kind of got submerged into this gypsy culture, and they're professed gypsies. So, and I just knew that if I was ever going to write a fantasy book, I was going to make that a part of his main story. So Marek is an orphan who was found in the wilderness by a band, a caravan of roaming gypsies. And from there, his destiny just kind of unfolds. And he has all these tricks that he's learned from them, swordsmanship, sleight of hand, things of that nature. And they've always, in the book, raised him to have, to pay homage to their deities and things of that nature. And in a land that's kind of lost sight of that, him holding true to that brings his destiny about.
I love it. I mean, it's such a cool concept. I'm excited to read the book, actually. And you're getting some awards here, so people are loving this. Which one do we have right here?
That is the International Impact Book Award for Literary Excellence for Fantasy. And I was just awarded that on the 27th of February in Phoenix, Arizona.
Guys, okay, so it's Corey E. King. He's a private investigator. He wrote these books. He drew the pictures. And I got to ask your wife here, too, Tabitha. What do you think of all this? I mean, he's working, doing both of these jobs and writing. And what was he like when he's writing and also working and all this?
Definitely late nights, but it's been amazing seeing his creativity come to life.
That's so cool. Corey, we wish you the best of luck. How can people get a copy of your book?
They're on Amazon. I actually received word this morning that it's #1 in the action-adventure fantasy genre. So thank you, appreciate it.
Awesome job.
And but it's marekofthemist.com is my author website, and of course you can just search it on Amazon, and it's available everywhere.
Tabitha, Corey, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
It's books 1 and 2. They are out now. marekofthemist.com shows you all the places to purchase the titles. Check them out on Amazon. That's so exciting.
Thank you,
guys.
appreciate it.
Thank you.